Welcome back, y'all, to another Gears of War video. Today we're going to be taking a look at some features that used to be in previous Gears of War titles, but for some reason they have either been removed or replaced by other mechanics. These features aren't necessarily important gameplay mechanics that change the way you play, but instead these are more features that make the game feel a little bit more rewarding and encourage people to keep playing Gears of War. As always, if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing for anything Gears of War related, from news, gameplay, and even lists like these. But let's get on to number 5, arcade mode and modifiers for campaign. Let's start off with a fun one first, the modifiers. Gears 3 introduced arcade mode to campaign, which allowed players to add extra things to their game, similar to the skulls from Halo. You can make the game more difficult by adding modifiers like removing ammo pickups and giving enemies health regeneration, or you can make it a lot easier on yourself by increasing the radius of explosions or giving melee damage a huge boost. It also allowed for some more fun modifiers like big head mode and even flower blood that didn't quite have an impact on gameplay, but were instead visually amusing. Most people would play through a campaign once, maybe twice if they want to get all the collectibles or complete it on a harder difficulty, but back in the day I remember playing the campaign with my friends many times just messing around in arcade mode. Sadly, arcade mode along with these modifiers were only available in Gears of War 3 and have not made a return to any other Gears of War title. With the later Gears of War games getting grander and bigger campaigns, I would really like to see this feature make a return. This leads us on to the next feature on the list, which is 4-player co-op campaign. Gears 1 and 2 allowed for a max of 2 players in the campaign, but starting with Gears of War 3, we were given the option to play through the entire campaign with 3 other friends, which made sense seeing as throughout the majority of the first 2 games, you're accompanied by either Barrett and Cole or were in a squad of 4 more people. Judgment was the last in the series to have had a 4-player campaign, which meant this feature was only around for 2 games. Unlike some of the other features on this list, we have an explanation as to why the 4-player campaign was removed. The first reason being that every character had to get screen time or else the player would feel left out, and jumping back and forth between 4 characters in a cutscene could be too hectic. The second main reason is that levels now had to accommodate 4 players instead of just 2, which meant a lot more cover, a lot more enemies, and bigger levels, which could be too demanding for the game. Although Gears 5 introduced a 3-player co-op campaign, it's not the same as previous titles, and I would like to see 4-player co-op make a return. At number 3, we have the challenge or stat tracker, the achievement tracker, whatever you want to call it. This used to appear in game either in campaign, versus, and even in horde, and it would let you know how close or how much progress you had made towards completing certain achievements in the game or challenges. It also showed you how much XP you had gained and how close you were to the next level. We have something similar like this in Gears 5, but it only appears once you have completed the challenge instead of showing the progress leading towards finishing it. While playing Gears 3, it felt really rewarding seeing that notification pop up at the bottom of the screen, and it made you want to keep playing the game even more, whether it was showing you that you had 900 out of the 1000 Gnasher kills, or that you only needed 5 more games of King of the Hill to get a big XP boost. It was the little things like this that really made people not want to put their controller down. And on to number 2, which ties in a little bit with the previous one on the list, and that's medals. And I mean Gears of War 3 and Judgment style medals. I am aware that Gears 5 has medals, but they work differently than what they used to. Medals were a series of challenges, very difficult challenges at times, and they did not have a time limit, which meant you can complete them whenever you wanted, which was nice because some of these took a very, very long time. Each medal had 4 different tiers: bronze, silver, gold, and onyx, and upon reaching each tier you were rewarded with XP, as well as a title that you could equip for the other players to see in lobbies and in game. Seeing someone with the Brutal Legend medal back in Gears of War 3 in a game meant you were going up against a really skilled player, or it also meant they just grinded it out in private lobbies. But still, these medals made you try out different game modes, different weapons, and kept you coming back to try and complete as many as possible for either personal gain or bragging rights to your friends. And finally, at number 1, the feature I would like to see return to Gears of War the most is simply getting rewards for leveling up. At the moment, your level in-game has no meaning. The only one that matters is level 100 because you are able to re-up and get a weapon skin, and even then, it's a pretty boring and lackluster reward. In previous Gears games, you would unlock characters or titles for reaching certain levels. which made the game feel rewarding for putting your time and effort into playing and leveling up. Even in Gears of War 4, where characters and skins were unlocked through opening up loot boxes, your level still had a purpose, as every 5 levels you were given in-game currency, which could be used to help you buy skins you wanted. This isn't a feature that has been removed in just Gears of War, but more and more games are doing away with level up rewards and are implementing a store-based system to unlock things that were previously acquired through regular means of playing the game. Long gone are the days of simply playing a game and being rewarded for hitting certain levels. And there you have it, 5 features that I would like to see make a return to Gears of War, either in Gears 5 or future titles in the franchise. Let me know which features you would like to see make a return, and if there are any you think I missed, let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video and made it this far in, please leave a like, and if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing, as it really helps me out a lot. And as always, hope you have a good one, and catch y'all next time.